questions on. This is kind of just a pop-up live stream. We're going to go over what robot vacuum cleaners are on sale right now. I just did my top list, but sales are going to come soon. So I just did my best of. The best over $1,000 robot was the L40, the Roborock Qrevo Curv, and the Narwhal Frio Z, which is upstairs. So those were my best robots over 1,000. The best robot under 1,000 was the Dreame. Yeah. The Dreame X30 is on sale for under $1,000. It's my best Black Friday under $1,000 robot. That's the Dreame X30. Oh, also the Eufy. The Eufy S1 Pro over here. It's gonna, sometimes you'll see it on sale for under $1,000. This is an amazing robot vacuum cleaner. So Eufy S1 Pro Omni, I suspect that's going to be under $1,000 sometimes. And the Roborock Qrevo Pro. Yeah, right there. $800 right now. I've got, and once in a while the Slim. So the Roborock Qrevo Slim, it possibly could go on sale for $1,000. That's an amazing robot to buy. Right now it's $1,400, but if you can pick that up for $1,000. Black Friday. Anybody got any questions? Doing a little Q&A. Just finished up some really big videos. Trying to finish up the night. Got a new system here where I put the robots on those. Any questions on any robots? Just finished up a bunch of videos. What sales are you looking for on Black Friday? What robots are you looking for to go on sale? Let's look here. I've got all kinds of information here. My wife's gonna be like, you should have shaved. I go, I know. All right, so let's put you down. All right, what sales is everybody looking for? What robot vacuum cleaner are you looking for to go on sale? Let's see if I can find it. Walmart's not gonna have super nice ones on sale. But don't forget to check the websites. Don't forget to check Roborock's, Dreame's websites. You know, also check Amazon. They've got good sales too. But I did see during my searching that some robots were on sale at Dreame and not on Amazon. Same with Roborock. So anybody got any questions? This is a robot vacuum cleaner question and answer sales coming up. It's Saturday. Let's see what kind of robot vacuum cleaner sales are coming up right now. If you've got a question, I can show you. I can get one fired up right now. The Dreame L40, $720. That's a pretty good price. I recommend that. The Dreame L40, $1,200. Definitely recommend that. That's a flash deal. It ends in 5 hours. That's the Dreame L40, $1,200. That's a really good price. I just reviewed it. Roborock Qrevo. Okay, here is the sale. The Roborock Qrevo S. I just did a video on it. How's the Shark 2-in-1? No. Do not buy a Shark 2-in-1. Oh, for $188? It's not a mop. It is not a mop. I know they call it a 2-in-1, and you can try to do the 2-in-1 with it. I found that the mopping feature in the app is not very good. You have to do a carpet verification run, which is super hard if you got a lot of carpet. You have to follow it while it verifies, and if it's not in the right place, you got to tell it where to do it again and do it all over again. A lot of work because it doesn't have a carpet sensor. So you in the app have got, and the Shark app is never super accurate, even on the newer ones. Qrevo Master, awesome Master. Okay, great question. I love it. The Master right now is a pass. Look, I just did the Qrevo. I just did the Qrevo, all the Qrevos. So the Master. Right now it's $1,400. It's a pass because, the Master's a pass. The Pro's the one to get. Because for $800, the Pro, but let me explain. these ladybugs. Now it smells. Ugh. The master is $1,400. Let me make sure. These prices change so much, so let's. Bear with me. I got the information you need. Bear with me. I'm making this my top priority. Okay, so it's 14 on sale for $1,200. Okay, right now on Amazon it's $1,200. Okay, let me think about this. No. Is the Slim on sale? Get the Slim if the Slim's on sale. No. It's a nice robot. Don't get me wrong. It's all about price. The Pro's $800. You lose the camera. It has 7,000 pascals of suction compared to 10,000. You lose the camera and the flex brush in the front. So if you want a camera and the flex brush, side brush in the front, you're going to pay $400 more. That's not worth it in my opinion. But the Slim may go on sale for $1,000. If that Slim goes on sale for, I bought it for $1,000 and it went away. No, it's not on sale. It's $1,400. That was the first couple days they had it on sale. But right now the Roborock Qrevo S, $460. That's an amazing buy. That is, you've got, I don't know how long that sale is going to last. That's a pre-Black Friday sale. I've got lots of videos. I just reviewed it. It's an amazing, well, for that price, they took away a bunch of sensors. It's not the Curv. The Curv is $1,600, has all these sensors. So if you take the mop pad that moves off to the side brush, the video camera on the front, the auto mop rewashing detector, the hot water mop washing, you take a bunch of sensors away, then you're to the S, and that's a great price because you can buy 3 S's for the price of a Curv. So what other questions are you thinking? Which is better, Revo S, Revo Plus? Bear with me. Revo, no. No brainer here. The S. The S. I just reviewed the Plus last night. The only difference between the Qrevo S and the Plus is flexible mop. The mop pad moves off to the side, which is nice, but not $400 nice. That is the only difference. It washes with cold water. Both of them dry with hot air, 10 millimeter mop lift, 7,000 pascals of suction. That's it. Now, keep an eye on the Plus. It's at full price right now. That tells me that they're probably going to throw that thing on sale. Because what's on sale now will not, I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What's on sale now probably won't be on sale in a week or so, you know. But I don't know. I do know sales go away and they don't come back. Like right now, that Qrevo S, I don't know. That sale probably won't last long. And then everybody will be like, oh, I should have got it. Oh, that was the robot to get. The Qrevo S. Go check out my video. The Qrevo S right now. I just did a review. Any other questions? What robot are you thinking of getting? This is the robot vacuum cleaner. Question and answer. I've got a bunch of robots back here. I'd like to see Miss Fiona. Maybe she'll come up. Oh. All right, we got a question. What about the Revo Pro? Ooh. I love the Qrevo questions because I spent about 4 hours last night writing all of this down. Exciting. Okay. What was the question? Qrevo Pro. That is a buy. That is a buy. It's $800. It was the Pro, right? In my excitement, I forgot. I'm sorry. calm down. Just do the video. So yeah, the Qrevo Pro. Wish I could see the comments. Oh yeah. Okay. Here's the question. Space Generation X. What about the Revo Pro and Master or Curv? Okay. The Master has been objective. The Master has better, oh yeah, objective detection now since the new update. Yes. Okay. Master, Pro, Master, or Curv? Okay, this is a great question. Pro versus Master versus Curv. Pro versus Master versus Curv. Okay. Got it. I got all, okay. The Pro's $800. The Master is $1,200. For an extra $400, you get increased 10,000 pounds of suction compared to 7. You get flexible mop and side brush. You get video, which means better obstacle avoidance. And then everything else is the same. So do you want, for $400 more, do you want more suction, the side brush that moves, and a video? If not, get the Pro. Now the Curv's not on sale. It's the cream to the cream. It's the best of the best right now. It's one of my top picks. 8,000 pounds of suction. So if you're going to spend $1,400 on the Master, you might as well spend $1,600 on the Curv. You get such amazing features. It's the one to get. Hope that answered your question. I want to see these chats. I just watched your video about the Qrevo. Okay. First off, Nora, that's an amazing price. It won't be around long. If you're okay with not having the best obstacle avoidance, it's a really good robot. It has a really good app that's just going to work. It has a base station that's going to wash the mop pads, dry them, and fill the robot with water, all on its own. You're not going to be doing that. You're just going to be emptying the clean water, or emptying the dirty water tank and cleaning the dirty water tank. It's got a proven track record of working. I highly, highly recommend it at that price point. Now, the more advanced features are not going to be worth the super expensive price. So, you know, to get into the side brush that moves, the mop pad that moves to the side, the front camera, all of those are super expensive mods, or additions. So if money is a concern, that's a super good price. That is my #1 top pick for under $500. Dreame L40 Ultra versus Qrevo S. You know, they need to display these. So I want Dreame L10 Ultra. Okay, I've had this question. Great. You're not going to go wrong with either one. First off, I did give my mother-in-law the Dreame L10S. She loves it. She's not had any problems with it. She's had it now 5-6 months. So if that tells you anything, that's how much I believed in it. I gave it to my mother-in-law. You're not going to give your mother-in-law a piece of junk. And you're not going to give her something that you think is going to be a lot of problems. So, and I would have had no problem giving her the Qrevo S either. But let me just do one quick thing. Dreame L10S, yeah, oh boy, they're matching the price. All right, let me look at the specs. This is a great, great question. Auto mop washing, hot air drying. It's the Roborock's going to have a little bit more suction. The Roborock's going to be a little bit better vacuum. There you have it. Dreame L40 versus Roborock Curv. Ooh. We are all on the same page. So, no. Dreame L40. The L40 doesn't have a hair wrap. You have to spend an extra $50 for the brush roller that cuts the hairs, which works really good, but it's an extra $50. The Curv comes with that super brush roller. The Curv also has chassis lift. The Curv mops better. Wow, I got my first money. Thank you. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. There's another question. Curv mops better. If you want something that vacuums more, L40, but it's super loud when it vacuums. Keeping my fingers crossed for a super deal. Yes, so the Shark AI Ultra, you should be able to get it for under $300. I think there's some for under $300 right now. Make sure it has that spinning LiDAR on top. And they're not all the same. Shark does weird things. They don't put HEPA filter on some of the base stations, which I'm like, but they're all bagless. You may see the term matrix. You may see the term AI. Same machine, same error. The only time they start to get different is when they start calling them dirt detect. When they're getting into some different technology. No, okay, best. Okay, Eufy S1 Pro Omni, best for mopping. You're not going to find one that mops better, but it doesn't do the edges. It doesn't vacuum carpet very well. The Narwhal. The Narwhal is upstairs. If you don't mind adding water to the water tank and emptying the dirty water tank a bunch, the Narwhal Frio Z is an amazing mopping robot. It uses a ton of water though. When I took it upstairs, I had the X40 upstairs for 3 months, mopping, cleaning my house. The day that I took the X40 upstairs, I had it do its clean the whole house. It remopped the kitchen, which is linoleum, 4 times. And I'm like, oh boy. That I was like, what? And my floor was squeaky clean. The next day when I walked on it, it squeaked. So there you have it. I gotta be able to get into this better. Those darn things are popping. Those things are popping away. I gotta have a better system. The comments are going away. Give me 1 second. I want to answer everybody's comments. I can't do it. Let me share. Do you have a clear mop that is super good mopping but less? Yes, Dreame X30. The Dreame X30 is a great one for under $1,000. All right, here I come. I can watch this. The Dreame X30. All right. Okay, I've got all the. Okay, I've got everything. I've got all the. I can see all the things now. Is the Qrevo Master, James? I think I answered that question already. Okay, does it good? Okay, the X30, does it clean good on edges? Yes, because it moves the mop pad. Yes, but the brush roller doesn't turn. The side brush doesn't turn, so that can be tricky. But again, under $1,000. The minute you go over $1,000, you'll get that side brush that goes into the corner when it's mopping only. What about the streaking? Like, does it move the stains around? Okay. This is a great question. I got to show you this. Here's the S. All robots like this, they're going to streak. They have to capture the dirt. Now they're not going to capture the dirt, all of it. When the mop pad is down, it's wet. The robot is wetting it, and you're going to get some streaking. Where you can help things, the more expensive ones have a sensor in the base station that when they wash these, if that water was too dirty, it tells the robot, go back, remop that room. There's probably some streaks because the mop pads were super dirty. Those are some more advanced sensors that cost more. But you can control it too. You could tell it to, oh, mop that floor once, then wash the mop pads, then mop it again. So if you see the floor is really dirty, you got some, on these least expensive ones, like this is the S, Qrevo S, doesn't have advanced sensors, but I still have lots of controls with it. And the Roborock app is super nice, and I've got lots of controls that I can do with it. So, yes, robot vacuum cleaners.
Mop mount removed.
The Eufy S1 has a dirty water tank. It operates differently. It's the only one. All of them have these spinning mop pads that they have to capture the dirt. Take it back to the base station, rinse it off, go back and mop some more. You will definitely get some smearing. But how they get around that is by remopping. The time next year, oh yeah. I can't keep up with the robots. I have blown my budget. I used to be able to buy 3, 4 robots a month. The releases are coming out. They're super crazy. So yeah, and it's only getting where it's, I don't know any other technology that's advancing in the house. I have the Dreame X40 Ultra, and it is very good, but I have more sometimes mopping carpet. Don't know, okay. I've seen that sometimes with Dreame, and I don't know exactly what that is with Dreame. That's why you'll see in my videos, Dreames, they're always telling you to they're always wanting you to put where the carpet is in the app. I don't know if that's super, I've done it and it still does it. And make sure your carpet sensor is clean. I leave the carpet area alone and I let the robot figure out where all the carpet is. But underneath the robot, don't forget, they all have this carpet sensor. So make sure it is clean. It's a very delicate sensor. Don't poke it. Lightly brush it, maybe lightly blow it. But make sure your carpet sensor is clean. Give that a try. What's the robot with the least maintenance but cleans very good on carpet and mopped? Ooh. I love these questions. Least maintenance. Boy, I don't have an answer for that one. The maintenance is all the same. They all have brush rollers, mop pads you got to change. The main thing you're going to be is this dustbin. Now, Roborocks are bigger filters, which don't clog as often, so I don't have an answer for that. Narwhal parts are the most expensive. And Dreame can be the hardest parts to find sometimes. Roborock is the most available. That might be a better answer. Roborock parts tend to be the most available, third party by Roborock, and cheaper. Dreame is middle of the road price, it rarely is available. Narwhal, expensive parts, not always available. Are you going to do the 3-month? Yes, the Shark has been doing a great job. The more I use the Shark, the more I like it. Maybe that's taking some getting used to, I'm not sure. It had a little frustration in the beginning. The servers were slow. I mean, I had some, but I was down here this morning in my studio, and if you look at my Instagram account or my TikTok account, I did a little video of it cleaning my kitchen. I was blown away. I'm like, I just told it to clean. And sometimes I'm just down here doing stuff, and all of a sudden I'm watching it going, wow, it's doing a really good job mopping. That Shark does an excellent job of mopping. They lag in their app. They're just not there. I root for Shark because I love Shark products. They have got a tall order up against them. I don't know if they've got the stomach to go up against Roborock and Dreame, because Roborock and Dreame are out to conquer the world with robot vacuum cleaners. Roborock right now is out. No one's keeping pace with them. So, and I think Shark, I don't know anything. Shark is a product company. Now they're advancing, they're making all kinds of new things, but you know, they're maybe used to making something and it's good for a year or two, like a vacuum or something. You can't do that with robot vacuum cleaners. The technology is advancing so much. That's pretty much why I did my top 3, 500. I can be very confident with some name brands. Dreame, Roborock, Eufy, Shark. top brands that work. All right, got it back. Thank you. You're welcome. I've been looking at iRobot. Ooh, stay away from iRobot. No, do not get that 10 Max. It is a hunk of junk. Even at $1,000, hunk of junk. iRobot, Roomba, that company is so far behind, it's not even funny. I've bought every one of their robots. I have them all. I root for them. I want them to work. I try my hardest. And some of my biggest frustrations, I'm actually going to do a video of me throwing one out the window of my second story. Because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm like, this is what everybody needs to see. Roomba? Everything, everybody's advancing so much more. Roomba is lost. Nora, L10S, yes. L10S, not the heat, just the L10S. I gave it to my mother-in-law. She's using it at her house right now. I think Anchor, okay. I hope I mentioned Eufy. Eufy, Dreame, Roborock, Eufy, Shark. Those are major name brands. Yes, those are the guys. Those are the people that are nailing it right now. I don't mean to say guys, but just those are the people nailing it right now. What's the Anchor is acquiring Eufy will speed up. Okay. If Anchor does to Eufy what they've been doing to their chargers, look out. I review Anchor chargers, and used to be you would buy an Anchor charger that was really good, and you're like, okay, now they release another one 3 months later. Anchor chargers are going crazy. I can't even keep up, and I stopped reviewing them. L10S versus Qrevo Pro. L10S, okay, let me think. L10S, Qrevo Pro, okay. Okay, the Pro is going to have hot water mop washing. It's going to have dirt detect. I would go with the Pro. Because of that dirt detect, it's going to go back, remop an area if it washes the mop pads and it senses they were too dirty. The Pro. But it's $800. So it's quite a bit more expensive. You're paying about $300 more for those features. What's the best brand or model? Best brand. Great question. Roborock, Eufy, Dreame, followed by Shark. I think in that order. I hear a lot of stories online. People tell me, I get a lot of emails, I get comments. Dreame, tech support, not the best. Those could be one-off situations. I cannot verify these. I've had experience with Roborock. It's another country you're dealing with. It's through email. You got to upload a video on OneDrive. It's not the most convenient thing. They did replace my robot, but Shark has got the best customer service. So best brand or model. Okay, so Roborock Qrevo Curv, Dreame L40, or the X40, whichever one's cheaper. Those are the same in my opinion. L40 seems a little better. The Narwhal. We could do a whole subject on Narwhal. I was not a big fan of Narwhal. I'm becoming a big fan of Narwhal. It's crazy what they do. Hi, just a dad. Well, hello. I was thinking of getting a Roborock. There's a deal on eBay where you can get a certified Qrevo for $350. Would you recommend the robot? If it's that original Qrevo, yeah, that's okay. It's not going to have good obstacle avoidance. It's got low suction, like 5,000 pascals. This is the Qrevo S for $460 on Amazon. It's my pick right now. It's got a little bit better suction. So for $350, I think eBay is a good, reputable company. As long as you can return it. If you don't like it, if you get something on Amazon, you can return it, 30 days. And now you got till January 31st. So I think that's a good deal. I think you'll be happy with it. Hope that helped, Luke. Oh, if it's sold by Roborock, you're fine. You're fine. All right. Any other questions? Well, who's thinking of getting a robot vacuum cleaner? All right. What's your expectation? Ooh. I've heard about this Dreame X50. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know I have a person that follows me. They are testing it right now. They love it. These climbing six. Okay. That retracting LiDAR is cool, but it may be irrelevant because the Slim, this is the Slim. It doesn't have spinning LiDAR. It's got front-facing LiDAR. So did this just make that obsolete? Because who wants a moving part? Who wants something that has the potential for a popcorn kernel to get into and then get stuck? This Slim is loaded with features. I was expecting this to be a stripped down model with just no, I was like, this thing's not going to be very good. High end features. Brush that goes to the side. Twin mop, these mop pad that moves to the side. Dirt detect in the base station. So I'm getting the Eufy. You will not be disappointed. You know, vacuuming carpet. The Eufy S1 Pro Omni is a great robot. You'll like it. It's not the best at vacuuming carpet. It will vacuum carpet. I have noticed that when I open its dust bag compared to another one after vacuuming my house, it didn't have as much in it. But nothing can compare to what it mops. It doesn't do it doesn't get the edges, but you just can't beat that dirty water tank and all of that. And it works. And it's simple. So yeah, you're gonna have fun with that one. Enjoy the Eufy S1. I have seen it on sale for $1,000. So wait for that price. I hope it goes to that price again. Eufy loves to put their stuff on sale. No, we'll never get stuck. We'll never say never, but I have a robot narwhal upstairs right now. If I was to take an upright vacuum cleaner and vacuum right after it, it will get stuff in it. They don't replace an upright vacuum cleaner. In fact, I went for its mopping capabilities with those three. Yeah, you're going to like it. They're going to have a lot of fun with that. Make sure you name it. What are you going to name it? Just logging on, sorry. Or that's all right. It's okay if you're just, what are the thoughts? Okay, I love the sharks. The Shark has a brand called Power Detect. Shark has two types of mopping robots. They've got this brand new version that came out. It's called Power Detect 2-in-1 Never Touch Base. Those are the ones I recommend. There's going to be all kinds of sales on these Shark 2-in-1 mopping robot. It's awful. It doesn't have a carpet sensor. It doesn't mop. It does, but it doesn't. Trust me. Now, Sharks, their AI and their Matrix that just vacuum are excellent robots, but you should be able to find one for under $300. $300 or less at Walmart or Amazon. They're hard to find. They can be tricky. Matrix and AI are the same, as long as it's got the spinning radar on top, the spinning LiDAR. But they've got the Never Touch. It's on their website. It's on Amazon. They're on sale right now on the Amazon or on the Shark webpage. The Never Touch Pro is $750 and the Never Touch is $650. I recommend the Pro because the Pro washes the mop pad. The other one, you can save $100 if you don't mind taking the mop pad off yourself. So, hope that helps. How much is the Never Touch also do? This Qrevo S. So, the Never Touch Pro is $750. This is $460 right now. This is the Qrevo S. Shark can't compete with this. Well, wait a minute. The Shark does a really good job of mopping. This one does an okay job of mopping. But okay, then it comes to the price. Is the Shark worth $300 more? No. No. Even though I love Shark. Mainstays, I made a product copy, won't work. Ooh, yeah. Take it back. Walmart has excellent return policies. Even if it's over a year old. You'd be surprised if you tried taking it back without a receipt. Make it in-store credit. I purchased the Shark Detect Pro and had all kinds of issues. I returned it to Best Buy. Okay, I did too. When I first got my Shark Never Touch Pro, I did have issues. They're making changes. They've updated the app once. I think the servers now up at Shark are working a little bit better. I'm having less issues with mine. And I hope that's going to be the experience with people getting it now. I think early on there was some issues. So I hope that helps. But yeah, earlier on I was kind of like, I want to send mine back too. Luke Dixon, what is the difference between the Qrevo? The old Qrevo is like 5,000 pascals of suction. This has got 7. I don't know why they're still selling it. And they're still selling it. It's more than the S. Don't get it. L40, ooh, great question. L40 Ultra or Curv? Okay. Curv mops better and has better long hair. It won't wrap around the brush roller as much. So if you have long hair, if you need something that mops better, the Curv, and it looks better. L40 Ultra, if you want something that mops better, and when it sees water on the floor, it can lift the thing. Hope that helps. You will not regret either one. But the Curv. Hope that helps, Victor. Any other questions? What's everybody thinking of getting right now? This S. This is the Roborock Qrevo S, $460. This is an amazing robot. I can't stress that enough. This price won't last. I should have put a link to it in my description. I didn't. If you wouldn't mind, after the video, go to my Roborock Qrevo S and click the link that's in there. It'll take you to Amazon. I'll get a small commission from that sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to buy these robots. They're super expensive. I do appreciate everybody's support. Everybody is very, very supportive. So thank you. I got a $10 gift today just on this live stream. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to do my best to keep up with these robot bags. I just bought that new one. People were telling me about the 3SI, this brand that I never heard of, that recirculates the water and it puts the dirty water into it, dries it and puts it into the dust bag. It was $2,000. I just bought it yesterday. Everybody was telling me about it and I'm like, I need to buy it. Blew my budget through the water. I can't buy anything else the rest of the month. Was that you, Luke, that told me? I had a couple people tell me about that. What's everybody thinking of getting? Everybody is right on spot. Dreame, Roborock, Shark, Eufy, top brands. Ecovacs, I'm kind of staying away. I don't know that they have the stomach to keep up with all these advancements. I've done some Ecovacs. They're, in my opinion, they're super basic. Just not been too impressed with them. And then they've got, I don't like when they do off things. They do Yeetie. They did another company. I'm like, just do one company and concentrate. They've got Yeetie and Ecovacs, and there's another one that's like, why are you trying to be too much? Did you like, Frio X Ultra? It doesn't dock all the time. My sister-in-law has it right now. She loves it. She absolutely loves it. She does a lot of stuff for me on YouTube. A lot of the description and putting links in. So she works for me. And as a present, New Year, just as a thank you, I let her have it. And she loves it. I didn't think it was going to be that. I let her pick. There was like a bunch of robots and she wanted that because it looked nice. And it does look nice. And then she's been using it for 6 months, I think, and she loves it. Once in a while, it doesn't dock. But I saw that in my video, and she just pushes it into the dock. So I just released a video on the, I don't know, maybe that's tomorrow. I have a video on the Curv versus the Narwhal Frio Z. Now, you asked about the X. The X is a year old. It's okay. you know, if you're going to get a Frio, get the Z. L40 has auto detergent and maybe. Okay, good. I think I knew that about the L40 connecting to the water pipes. That's good. I'm going to be testing that in the future, hopefully. The Narwhal can connect to water pipes too. I did see that. Plus, and the detergent only cleans the mop pads. It doesn't go into the robot on the L40. Plus versus S. S all the way. The plus is you only get mop for like $300 more. It only moves the mop pad to the side, which is really nice. Everything else is the same. Dock, everything else is the same. So for $300 more, do you want a mop pad that moves the same? Get the S, unless it's that important to you. Best vac with bagless station. Shark Matrix or Shark AI followed by Eureka J. What's that one? The Eureka with its bagless system. There's only like 2 bagless ones. Does the Qrevo S have the integrated voice? No. Nope. They took that away. What's the most expensive? Probably the Curv right now. I paid $2,000 for the X40. It didn't seem worth it at the time. And that's why I dinged it. It's a nice vacuum, but not $2,000. Now the Curv, I paid $1,600 for. I feel like I'm getting $1,600 worth. Roborock Q Max V. Nope. The Qrevo Max V has been superseded. Shark, Roborock, Narwhal, rank order. Shark, Roborock, Narwhal, Shrink. Roborock, Narwhal, then Shark. User interface. Roborock's easiest, the best. Narwhal can be kind of complicated, but then Shark keeps it super simple, but not as many options, which can be good. With your pets, how often do your bag systems? 3 months. 2 to 3 months, you've got to be changing that bag. And I do a schedule of twice a week. Probably 2 months. I let them go too long usually. Does the Dreame L40 get a wet and sludge and dustbin? The L40 will vacuum up liquid a little bit. You are going to be cleaning. You are going to get that sludge, even on the Roborocks. The Narwhal has that figured out. Sort of. They still get water in their dustbin, but then you throw their dustbin away. They got a little section you throw away, and they dry it. So they're drying the bag. So Narwhal is super concerned about this water getting into the dustbin and the bag. I've never had a problem with that, but they are super worried about it, and they can do a lot to prevent it. So the L40 does get the sludge. Andrew, what do you think about I've not done the Samsung. I think I can't afford it, and unless I hear super good things about it, I'm not going to get into it. I don't know. I can't do every single robot. Sorry. And what I'm finding is Samsung going to keep up with Roborock and Dreame? Like, these guys are all in. Sometimes it's better to stay in your lane. You know, Samsung's good at other stuff. I don't know if they're good at robots or not. I don't know. I'm just speaking. This is kind of a deal breaker for me. This is intriguing. Nora. Is there a bag system that's really good that has auto washing everything, because not trying to pay a lot to get bags? So so do you have bagless? Oh. Are you wanting one that mops, Nora? Because ones that mop, the Shark is bagless. But the better ones that mop all have a bag, so sorry. Luke, let me know more on that, Nora. Is the Roborock app? Yes, the Roborock app is super friendly. I'm not great with hard user interface. It's okay. I have a complete setup video. I walk you through every step of the setup on the Roborock. It has a lot of things, but it's easy to set up. You'll be all right. Nora, back to Nora. What's the best bag system that has all the features like auto mop? With bagless stations. Shark, never touched. Bagless has not been a big deal. People are, I think the manufacturers are like, just throw a bag in. They're providing the bags. Third parties are, but that may be an issue in the future. So you may be onto something, Nora. Great question, Victor. L40 or Curv? Okay, this has probably been the number one question. I have a video on it. So if you want the absolute truth, go watch the video, but it's like an hour long. But anyway, the short answer, the Curv mops better and has better hair tangle, anti-hair tangle brush roller. The L40 vacuums a little bit better. But the Curv looks better. So Curv looks, mops. What is the best one with auto detergent? This auto detergent thing is probably the narwhal or the shark. The shark smells the best after it's cleaned my floor, but you're putting a lot of solution in. This whole detergent thing has been this biggest mystery. I assumed when I first started reviewing these robots that when they filled the water tank up, they filled it with detergent and water. Dreame doesn't do that. And thank you to a viewer that told me that in a comment. Dreame only uses the solution to wash the mop pad. It doesn't squirt, it doesn't fill the internal tank. It just uses water. Now, Roborock, you can put the solution in the water tank. Roborock, they don't want you to use a whole lot of solution. I've never noticed it smell very good. Narwhal and shark, the floors smell the best after you use them. And Eufy. Okay, hope that helped. Yep, hope that answered. Shark smells the best. You dump like 12 ounces of solution in this tank. Interesting. Oh, okay, yeah. Who would have thought the detergent thing was a big deal? But it's been this mystery. I'm still figuring out. You see a detergent tank and you're like, okay, it's adding that to the internal tank of the robot. Nope. Dreame doesn't do it. They're too afraid of their detergent messing up somebody's floor. I think we had a good time today. So we know which ones to stay away from. Walmart's only going to have good vacuuming robots. Okay, we got a question inbound. All right, what do we got? I currently have the old Shark IQ. Yeah, I know. I know that one. To be honest, the mapping sucks. Yeah, they've improved. They have, Shark has spinning LiDAR now. So your old one probably didn't have this. It probably had that little glass eye up here. Those were okay. Shark has come a long way. LiDAR is really good. So as long as it has the spinning LiDAR on top, you're going to be fine. Yeah. And you can get those for under $300. Walmart has some. They're called Matrix or the AI. I know you have the old AI, but the new AI, look for the spinning radar on top, the LiDAR. You'll be fine. Don't spend more than $300 on it though. They do have a power detect model and it's okay. It's like 500 bucks. Does the Curv have a way to connect? I don't think so. Let's go. Maybe you can tell me. Man, it doesn't look like it. I don't think so. I mean, that's... Let's go look at the L40. Or the, yeah. Somebody said the L40 does. I think that's what these are. Yeah. So I think that's what this is on the L40. Oh, I don't know if any of the Qrevo Curv. I don't think the Slim has it either. Great question. That would have been nice. What robots everybody thinking of getting? What deal are you hoping for? A Curv sale? Maybe $100 off, I'm guessing. Roborock's not dumb. They know that's going to be a big seller. They put a lot of thought into that Curv. Yeah, they're going to get their money out of it for a while. Yeah, Eufy's got a big sale on the 21st. So does Narwhal. I forget the date, but I got an email from Narwhal saying they're going to put the Frio Z on this special price, and we don't know yet. Can you summarize the Dreame times 40 in a few sentences? The Dreame L40 and the X40, yeah, they wash their mop pads with hot water. They have that dirt detect sensor so that when they wash the mop pads, if the water's too dirty, it'll tell the robot to go back and remop where you just came from. That's super important. They both have video cameras. They can take a picture of the obstacle and you can have it go around your house as a video camera. You can two-way talk to it. It's got the voice assistant. It's got both of them have a side brush. This brush here, it moves into the corner, and both of them, the mop pad moves. So hope that helps. And they got really good suction. I meant to say somewhere the X40 in a few sentences. Yeah, the X40 the same. X40 and L40 pretty much the same. I just did a video comparing the two, and I just told people get whichever one's cheapest because, in my opinion, they both do a great job. So the X40, I used it for 3 months upstairs. Don't turn the carpet boost setting on. My wife was super mad. I thought it was carpet boost when it was just, I don't know what I thought, but when that's on, it's at maximum suction all the time it's on carpet, and it's super loud. What does the Eufy S1? That's a great question. I did look in, so that oxidizing thing, Narwhal's doing it too. It's supposed to kill the germs in the water by electrifying it somehow. And then you don't need to use solution. That water is super clean. I think that's it. I read it and then I forget. So you can read about it. It is kind of a thing. It's mainly a thing for people that don't want to use solution. So you can turn it on or off on the Qrevo. Yes, Qrevo S. You're gonna love it for the price. Before I saw your new Shark, I was heavily leaning towards the Frio. I'm a little torn. Okay. Frio Z, $1,400. They do have a sale coming up. I got an email from them. I forget the date. They said, you know, obviously here around the Black Friday, they say some magical price. So if it goes around $1,100, the Frio Z is pretty good. Now the Shark, right now it's at $750 on the Shark website, the Pro, which is the most expensive one. So is the Frio Z worth $500 more than the Shark? You may have a little bit of frustration with the Shark. The Frio Z may be a little less, but a lot more complicated, but maybe not complicated if you just let it do its thing, if that makes sense. I get why you're torn, but man, these are great questions. I got to do better research. Just when you think you know it all, you don't. That's where I'm sitting at right now. Because these are great questions, Ken. That's a great, the Frio Z and the Shark, it comes down to the price. Yeah, I expect the Frio Z to go farther. Okay, start Tia. I'll get to everybody. Looking for a vacuum mop that mops well, will vacuum low to mid-power, not looking, and needs to have great obstacle points. Okay. Then not this. This is the S. This is the Qrevo S. Its sensor's very weak on the front. Under $1,000. Look for the Qrevo Slim. Qrevo Slim. Look for the Qrevo Master. It's not on sale yet, but the Qrevo Master, the Qrevo Slim, those have the potential to be $1,000. Let me get my notes. This is a great question. I just did best under $1,000. X30. The Dreame X30, I think, is $1,000 right now. Excellent obstacle avoidance. Qrevo Pro. It's $800, but not obstacle avoidance, so no. Yeah. X30, Qrevo Slim, and the Qrevo Master. Hope that helped. All right, next. That Dreame L40. I forget about that thing sometimes. It's $700. It's big, and it's kind of it's just big. If you don't mind it being big, this Dreame L40 is also good to you. Free OZ is currently all right. Yeah, I expected to go for the Roman. I took the L20. Actually asked you over mail for advice, and it's a good pick for about $600. Same with Qrevo. I was thinking about L40, but the price dropped. Yeah, that L20 is a really good price if you don't mind how big it is. It's a monster compared to these other ones. And it's kind of noisy, or I had it on carpet boost. Maybe it's not. Yep. L20, good. Eufy X10 versus Shark 2-in-1. Now, which Shark 2-in-1? Not this. Shark has two different types of 2-in-1. They have the Power Detect 2-in-1 with the Never Touch base. Those are those brand new ones they just released. I am recommending those. The older 2-in-1s, never. No. The ones where you fill the mop pad up, you got to take the mop pad off, you got to do the carpet verification run. It doesn't have a carpet sensor that senses carpet. None of those. So, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni, I was a big fan of it. But man, it is not kept up with these. And the Qrevo S is better than the Eufy X10 Pro Omni right now. Ecovacs L10S Pro. Same price. Qrevo S. I can't give you a super reason. I'm just not a big fan of Ecovacs right now. I don't know why I say that. I've seen the news where some of their software got hacked, so that made me a little leery. And then I've reviewed them, and I think Roborock's kind of keeping up with things. I think Roborock's kind of in for the future, but I think Ecovacs is too. Sorry, Roborock. Tato, how was the obstacle avoidance on the Qrevo? Excellent. Well, not perfect. 8 out of 10. Not as good as the Dreame. Good as the Curv. And the Master. So let me look at the Master. Yeah, the Master and the Slim have about the same obstacle avoidance. They don't always detect dog poop and the iPhone cables. Curv, $1,200. Master, sale price. Ooh, that'd be a good sale price. I would get the Curv. I would get the Curv over Master all day. Yep. Will the Shark? No, Shark. They are not. I don't know. I won't hook up the plumbing. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't know if Shark's got the stomach for this robot vacuum war that's going to be going on, because it's going to get intense this next year. And you've got to be able to release vacuums quickly and make changes quickly. And from what I've seen, Shark just released these brand new robots this year. And they sat on those old ones for quite a while. Dreame L30 versus X30. I didn't know they had an L30. I love the X30 Ultra. I didn't know they had an L30. So, Andrew, just get the X30. Any other robot vacuum cleaner questions? I am here. We're going to learn together. I got the tablet. We can look it up together. I'm hoping Miss Fiona comes visit, but she's outside. These were great questions today. I really appreciate it. Right now, Qrevo S, $460. This is a really good price. I don't know how long the sale is going to last, so it's hard to beat a $460 price for a Qrevo S. Yeah, next year is going to be crazy with the vacuums. I mean, what's Roborock? They released how many this year? 10? Question incoming. Okay. Could you give me a recommendation? I'm torn. I need a robot that has great obstacle avoidance, lots of dog toys. Dog toys, as long as it's not poop, your obstacle avoidance doesn't have to be perfect. The only time it has to be perfect is when it's poop. Because toys and different things, yeah, it may get jammed up. It typically doesn't break the robot. Typically the robot just kind of gets stranded. You're going to run into those. So as long as it's not dog poop, you don't need perfect avoidance. Can handle a lot of hair, no tangles. Dreame scares me with support. Okay, Dreame scares you with support. Ooh, and I think Tato, you're wanting it under $1,000. That's a really tall order. The Slim, if it goes under $1,000, let me get my list. I know it's a tough question. The Dreame X30. I know, but you didn't like the Dreame. Qrevo Pro, no, obstacle avoidance. The Slim, your best hope is the Slim or the Master to go on sale for under $1,000. Sorry. I have a question. Okay. Roomba, Roomba, I have it, and it ran over dog poop when I wasn't home, and now it looks broke. What's matter? Oh. Dog poop. Ooh. Roomba used to be very good at dog poop, and that makes me sad that Roomba's not doing dog poop that very well anymore. You had I hope that was the J7, because the J7 has that camera on the front. It should have picked it up, but Roborock S8 Max V has the best optical avoidance, but it's expensive. Hope that helps. Is it if it's okay? If it's a little over 1,000, that's fine. Dreame, I have just heard horror stories. Breaks Dreame. Okay, then I would get the Roborock Curv. Look for it to go on sale. It's $1,600 right now, so maybe we might see it at $1,400, but that might be a little out of your price range. Yeah, it's these expensive robots. The Narwhal Frio, look for the Narwhal Frio Z. It might go around 1,000. So keep your eyes open for the Narwhal Frio Z, the Qrevos. Sorry. Definitely not the Roomba. Definitely not a Roomba. The Max 10, it's awful. It's a piece of garbage. Dog poop is my nightmare right now. I have 3 dogs. Ugh, space generation. These robots, man, when they run over dog poop, it's a huge mess, and sometimes it ruins the robot because it gets in to the wheels and it can be really hard to clean. Roomba has to do a 180. I think they'll be here in the future just because they're the name. They're the Google. They're a what is it when your name turns into the verb or whatever? I don't know, but like when somebody says I want a robot vacuum cleaner, they say I want a Roomba. So I think they're going to be around a little bit longer. And they do such great advertising. But there's so much, once people catch on, Roomba is out. They have got to do a 180. If Roomba is listening, scrap everything you have, go copy a Qrevo right now, and you'll do great. You're a Roomba, you're a name. Like, people are gonna buy you already. Just go copy Roborock and Dreame. Be done. So I hope that helped. I can stay completely away from Roomba, even though I still buy them to review them. And you may see my reviews on Amazon about a Roomba, but I try to make it very clear. Yes, this Roomba does this, it does this, but if you're needing something with better optical avoidance, something that the app works a little bit better, the Roomba is not the one to get. So the Frio Z was on my list, but I agree with you on the pathing. Yeah, it does look random. And I don't know if that's a bad thing, because it's so hard to figure out if it's actually cleaning everywhere or if it's just this super random. I tend to believe that it is random, but it is getting everywhere. It's using its own intelligence. It's upstairs cleaning right now. We love it. But you won't find one that mops better, but you're going to use a ton of water. The Narwhal Frio Z is a great mopping robot, but uses a ton of water. Daniels, do you know of any Black Friday deals about Dbot? I forget about Dbot. I don't follow them. I haven't bought them. Sorry. Buying from Rogues. Amazon's easier to deal with. If you can get if it's a better price on Roborock, buy it from Roborock. I have bought from Roborock's website. It's easy. They ship it to you. But I don't know their return policy. And Amazon's return policy is, I didn't like it. And now you got till January 31st and you take it to a UPS store and it's gone. So UPS's return policy is super better. How often do you need to refill the Narwhal Z? Oh, well, when it first starts doing your house, you might need to refill it even during the first cleaning. And it's at least every couple days for a week, and then it's every 3 or 4 days. So, but that can be satisfying. You're like, it's really cleaning my house. Roomba is why my girlfriend she didn't know. Oh, yeah. See, it's the name. I need a robot vacuum cleaner. Oh, go get a Roomba. So right now, just go buy the Qrevo S. This is the Roborock Qrevo S. $460 on Amazon if you need a combo unit. Now there's other ones if you're just wanting a vacuum. There's the Shark AI or the Shark Matrix. They're under $300. They don't mop. This is an amazing price for this robot. It has a base station that washes these and dries them. It auto empties the robot. The Roborock app works. You will not. It has LiDAR navigation. Roomba doesn't have LiDAR navigation. Roomba, somebody tell Roomba, get LiDAR. Get LiDAR. I mean, we're telling Roomba how to. We shouldn't even be doing that. Like, if they can't figure it out, if you can't make a good robot, test it. Did you test the X10? Did you go buy your leading competitor? Put the two next to each other. How do they do? Yours was awful. Yep. So I hope that helps. Is the BravaJet the only strictly mopping? I don't know the BravaJet. I don't have it. It's the Eufy S1 Pro Omni I like for mopping only. I don't know about the BravaJet. I have a cheapo robot vacuum. Yeah, that's where everybody starts, with the basic one that bounces off. It doesn't even, yeah. The only thing that it has is the bumper. That's where everybody starts off. When everybody I talk to, I say I review robot vacuum cleaners. They're like, oh, I got this old one. It doesn't work. It just bounces around. Like, there's been huge advancements. So look for LiDAR navigation, Roomba, Shark, Dreame, Eufy. You can't go wrong. They got a whole lineup. Qrevo S. Yes. The Qrevo S for this price point is amazing. $460. I can't stress that enough. It doesn't have all this advanced sensors. They took away mop pad that extends. They took away side brush that extends. They took away, they don't have a camera on the front, you know, but money wise, you can't beat this. The reliability department, that is a great question. I did have to send one. I had to send my first S8 Max V back. But now, I don't know if this is true for everything, but I think in typical world, if it's going to break, say, it's going to be broken out of the box or in the first week, okay, if it had a manufacturing defect. And then typically that return is super easy because they're like, yeah, it's within the 30-day window. What I have found, if you can get past that first 6 months, they typically, you stay up on the maintenance, treat it right, it's going to last you a while. Now, that's not to say they're going to break, but most of the reviews you'll read, open box, it was broke. That's going to be with every appliance. There's just a certain percentage that are just broke. So that's with everything. But what you're looking for is, don't look at those reviews because, yeah, you'll get stuff out of the box that's broke. Look for, I had it for 6 months and it broke. Now that's kind of a legitimate thing, but did they do the maintenance on it? I think Roborock's good. I've put mine through the ringer. Yes, there's a Black Friday deal on the Qrevo S. Yes. This is a sale going on right now. The Qrevo S is $460. This is normally an $800 robot. I don't know how long this price is going to last. I don't have a link to it. I'm sorry. I should have put the link in my description. If you go to my Amazon homepage, you can type in Qrevo S. Hopefully you'll find it. Or just go to my Qrevo S video. Or just go get it. It's more important. Oh boy. Got a bad text. So yes, the Qrevo S, this is $460. This price, I imagine, will not long. Oh boy. So yes. Yeah, the EcoVac, it was a, yeah. I'm sorry about that, Daniel. I'm sorry, you got the EcoVac. That's an odd, yeah, I don't know that one very much. I used to, when I was in the same boat. When I started reviewing robots, I didn't know which ones to get. And I was like, this one. I'm like, man, I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm staying away from ones that I don't know much about. Because I don't know they're going to be around a long time. Roborock's going to be around. I mean, I don't know that, but it seems like they're going to be around. Dreame's going to be around. Shark's going to be around. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate you, and you earned my phone. Thank you. I'm glad it helped. I wish you had a link. That's okay. Just go get it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Just go get it. Just because the price won't last long. Qrevo S. It'll say $500, but there should be a coupon that says $40 off. So that makes it $460. So check that coupon on Amazon. I think it's on the Roborock website too. I think I saw that too, but appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. That was awesome. That was so sweet. We're having a lot of fun today. I've been meaning to do these robot vacuum cleaner question and answers. Thank you, Victor. I'm glad you, thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I do this full time for a living. And next year it's going to be pretty wild, I think. I need to text my wife. Any questions on robot vacuum cleaners? Okay, got a question. So do you keep your house picked up pretty well? No. I think that's why I'm in need of a good, again, I thought that at first too. As long as you don't have dog poop, don't worry about the obstacle avoidance so much. Toys, no. Cat vomit, boy, that's going to be hard. Yeah, you had me till cat vomit. But I don't think cat vomit's not like dog poop. I think you could kind of clean that up maybe a little easier. But cat vomit's going to be super hard to see. Even the S8 Max V is going to struggle with. Even the most expensive robot will struggle with cat vomit because it's probably low to the ground, not very big, all going to be super hard. So if it's just toys, I have stuff. We have blankets. We have stuff. I leave dog toys out all the time. And it'll move them. It'll bump off of them. Once in a while you come home and it's like, oh, it's not on the dock. You go find it. Don't worry about it too much. I'm thinking it's super hard. Yeah, cat vomit. I don't know one that'll pick up cat vomit. Do shark power detect, return and clean the mop pad? No. No. That's a great question, Play. I'm really thinking. Not even when it's by room. They eliminated that. They have very few options in the Shark app, which again, good, bad. I'm going to the Shark app right now. They did add a setting to where it won't wet it as much. But no, very few things on the Shark app. Pad dry duration, eco flow mode off. Nope. It's going to mop everywhere and go back and, yep. Ooh, that's a great question. Man, I love these. I'm learning. I hope I'm helping you. I'm learning stuff. I'm like, that's probably should be something that Shark adds. Nope. It's just going to mop. And at the end of the job, it's going to go back and clean itself. Any other Shark or any other robot vacuum cleaners? Yeah, next year is going to be fun. I got a robot vacuum cleaner studio coming. And you guys are going to help me design it. I have a contractor now doing the drywall and the ceiling. But the flooring, the obstacles, my YouTube audience is going to help me build it. I don't know how yet, but where do these companies stand on terms of sharing your... That's a great question. That's why Ecovacs, I saw that article on Ecovacs maybe 6 months ago, and I didn't really see a response from Ecovacs and it kind of started out slow and kind of built to where it was a major news article. And then I see this new standard coming out, which I need to research. Eufy just took away the picture taking capability on the X10 Pro Omni. That X10 Pro Omni used to take pictures, but they want the Eufy X10 Pro Omni to have this new standard. And so they updated and took away this picture taking quality. I know look, that's a great question. I'll get to Ken and Victor. Hold on. But Tia, on this data collection, here's my opinion on this. A lot of them will say, now the ones that don't have a camera, I don't think you have to worry about. They're not sending anything. But the ones that have cameras, they put things on the front that say it's being kept locally and it's being deleted, and they're trying to make you feel good. But I don't think they are, because if I can look at that on my phone in another state, obviously this is being sent to the cloud and being sent to my phone. So it's being sent somewhere that it could be gotten. So there is that. I haven't seen anything come out. I mean, iPhones listen to us. We all know it. They all track us. I don't know anything about it yet, but these things do some really sensitive stuff. Like if you're in the bathroom and the robot comes in and it senses an obstacle, it's going to take a picture of you on the bathroom. I don't know how else to say it. It does. So reason for concern, that's a great question. Ecovacs is the only one I saw that they had a data breach. Eufy had a data breach telling everybody to change their password. Okay, on to Ken. Other than the Narwhal Z, which brand do you say hooks up to plumbing? The Dreame L40 and X40 do. Is the Dreame L20 at $500? That's an amazing price. I thought it was $700. I mean, it's big, but that's an amazing price. Get it? Is the Dreame really $500? Let me check. If I got to change what I'm saying. Where'd you see that $500? Nope, I'm still seeing $719 on Amazon. Where did you see? Is the Curv worth $300 more than the L30 or the L40? It looks better. It does a better job mopping, and it can lift the chassis. So if you have thresholds that are higher, it can lift the chassis. Looks better, better mopping, better hair management on the rollers. So if those things are important to you, then yes. Maybe, okay, Roman, maybe some robot with that rolling mop cylinder inside tank might be good for that kit. Yeah, that's the Eufy S1 Pro Omni. It does have a vacuum on the front, so it may vacuum the vomit up before the brush roller gets it. So, no, tons of questions are good. I'm learning from you. I have Qrevo S is your top recommended right now for the price to performance. That's exactly right. What would be the next step up? Oh man, I love it. Excellent question. What would be my next step up? Okay, I got to think. Dreame L10S, same price as the Qrevo S. And my mother-in-law, so my mother-in-law has one cat. She loves it. And her cat vomits a lot. I need to ask her. Tia, is that right? Is it Tato? My mother-in-law has the Dreame L10S right now. She's been using it for 6 months, I think. I gave it to her. She has one cat. The cats vomit all the time. I know it vomits all the time. She's never said anything about it. That's an amazing. She loves it. Oh yeah, I think you didn't like Dreame, maybe or something. Sorry. So the next step up from that would be. Ooh. It's too big a jump. Qrevo Pro. The Qrevo Pro. Andrew, is the Dreame X4 It's a slight improvement. The side brush moves. I think it washes with hot water. Yeah, the side brush on the X40 will come out, which is kind of cool, but not necessary. Is it like the X40? What is it? $1,200, $1,400? Is it $1,400? Is it $400 more? Worth it? No. X30 is a great vacuum. You'll love it. Next question. I got the L $531. That's a great price. Great job, Arlim. An L20 for $531 is an amazing price. Good job. What's best? What about Qrevo Plus? Don't get the Plus unless it goes on sale. Right now, the Plus is a pass because the Plus is exactly the same as the S, except the mop pad
Mop mount removed.
moves. It's got a moving arm, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, but the plus is almost $400 more. So you're not going to pay $400 more for a moving arm. Now, if the
Mop
plus
mount installed.
gets down to $500
Mop mount installed.
and you want the mop pad that moves, then that's an okay buy. That's like a $50 upgrade. I would do $50 for that. But it's got the same obstacle avoidance, same everything, same base, same. Yeah, there's the difference. Hope that helped. It was straight from the manufacturer. Okay, they have discounts. Oh, good. Which robot can make better work on mopping? Okay, the Eufy S1 Pro Omni is the best mop. Right over there. Right there. Right there. The Eufy S1 Pro Omni is the best mopping robot. It struggles with vacuuming on carpet. It struggles getting the edges of your kitchen, you know, but you cannot beat its mopping capability. The next one is the Narwhal Frio Z. But you're going to be changing it. It uses a lot of water, so you're going to be emptying and filling water tanks a lot. The next one after that is the Roborock Qrevo Curv. The Roborock Qrevo Curv is an amazing all-around robot. It's not the best mopping, but it's pretty good at mopping. Hope that helps, Lewis. But those are expensive. This one does a good job. And what you're looking for with mopping, with spinning mop pads, you want the dock to have a sensor that when the dock cleans the mop pads, you want the dock to sense that water. Because it's going to clean the mop pads, then it's going to suck the water up into the dirty water tank. And you want there to be a sensor there. And if it senses that water's dirtier than normal, it's going to tell the robot, go remop. Because inevitably, when your floor is really dirty, you do get some smearing. Because these robots are designed to capture the mud. Now, the S1 Pro Omni is not. It's got a mop pad that spins, and it wipes the dirt off, and it has a dirty water tank. Far, far superior. These, it has to capture it, take it back to the base station, then rinse it off during the washing process. And if your dock doesn't have that auto detect, then it's just going to finish the job. But if it has that auto detect sensor, which is, you're starting to get up into the around $1,800 robots. They have that sensor, of course, more money. Then it's going to tell the robot, go back, remop where you just came from. Any other questions? These are some great questions. Yeah, don't forget about the Dreame L40, $700. Pretty good robot. Does any brand have superior navigation? So they all have LiDAR. Let me think. There's inferior. Whew, that list is long. So Roomba, Dreame, Eufy, Shark all have LiDAR. They're all relatively the same. You do get a little bit of navigation when they have a better sensor in the front for obstacle avoidance. But stay away from Roomba. Roomba's awful at navigation. I'm a newbie. That's fine. I'm glad to have you. And I once tried Roomba $694. Oh yeah, you were probably not satisfied with the $694 because it's a bounce robot. It's strictly going to bounce, and it does okay, but it's like, there's so much better out there now. So, Joe W., there are so much better. Start off with a Eufy L60. Start off with a Eufy L50 without a self-empty base at Walmart for like $150. Those have LiDAR navigation. This little spinny thing on top. They map your house. It's the coolest thing in the world. This thing, the first thing it does is it goes around your house and it maps it. And it does a really good job. The ones that have LiDAR. Not all do. So even a Shark AI or a Shark Matrix. So it maps your house. Then you can divide it up into rooms. You can have it clean certain rooms on certain days. You can put no-go zones. So if if the robot gets stuck under your computer, you can put a no-go zone on the map and it won't go there. Things are so much better than the 694. Things have come so much farther than Roomba. Roomba's nowhere on the radar right now. Just nowhere. Hope that helped. I did good. A recommendation for hard polished floors. What are you wanting to spend? Because right now the Roborock Qrevo S, the Roborock Qrevo S is $460. It has a base station that will clean these, auto empty it. This is an amazing price, but it is $460. So let me know your price point. Any idea why Roomba? That's a great question. I have no idea, but man, it's probably stubbornness. Our technology for a while was superior, but it's not anymore. And it's going to be the downfall of the company because you're going to get people to still buy them because it's Roomba. But man, if you're listening to me right now, I'm not telling you to buy any Roombas. None. I don't care what price point. Their frustration. If you gave them a Roomba, don't take it. That's not worth the frustration. I'm going to do a video of me throwing a Roomba out my top window because that's what I've wanted to do a few times, and I'm going to do it. What do you think about the Eufy X10 Pro? $450. This is better. The Roborock Qrevo S is better than the Eufy X10 Pro Omni at this price point. This is $460. The Eufy is $450. I'm not a big fan of that Eufy X10 Pro Omni anymore. It does have better obstacle, so it does have better obstacle avoidance than this. Yeah. I'm changing my mind on that Eufy X10 Pro Omni. It's just getting a little long in the tooth. Okay, Daniels, really the only cool thing about my current robot vacuum is that for some reason there's no brush. So I've seen that on some. They don't have a brush roller. They just have suction. Those are okay, but I think who does that? Oh, I forget their name. Those are okay, but things are advanced more than that. But if you have a really small house or a small room, those will do fine. What about hair tangles between the Qrevo S? You know, they claim that Eufy X10 Pro Omni, they claim that comb that came up on it turns the brush roller backwards, and this was going to be so great. I never found it to be that great. And in fact, on the C20 right there, they improved that comb to be twice as big. So they knew they messed up. I don't see that being that huge of a deal. You're going to get hair wrap on both of them. Neither one of them, hair wrap is the best. What? Oh, the Qrevo S compared to the L20. Well, the Qrevo S is smaller. The L20 is big base station. But if you don't mind it being bigger, and it's $200 more, no, almost $300 more. I don't know that it's worth $300 more. What do you think about the Roborock Qrevo Curv? I love the Curv. It's my top pick. My top 3 robots right now. Dreame L40, Roborock Qrevo Curv, Narwhal Frio Z. And they all can be top 3 depending on your house. LO, I was about to give you a look at your video. Yeah, the X10 Pro Omni's just been around too long, and there's others doing better things now. That's hard to believe because that thing was super advanced when it first came out. I'm deciding between the X40 Ultra, this one, or maybe something even better. Okay, Sunny Forest. Here's my top 3. The Dreame L40. If you want better vacuuming and better liquid avoidance, because it's got a camera on the front that can see the liquid and lift the mop pad or lift the brush roller. and it has water lines. You could connect to it in the future. The Curv looks better, does a better job mopping, has better, it can lift the whole chassis to go over more thresholds. The Frio Z, if you mainly mop, it's a great mopping robot, but you're going to use a lot of water. If you don't mind using a lot of water, if you don't mind filling that dirty water or filling the clean water tank and the dirty water tank a lot, the Frio Z is pretty amazing. So then kind of the overall is just the Curv. Hope that helps, Sonny. LOL, I was about to give a look on the, okay, sorry about that, Lewis. Thanks for all the videos. I just bought the new L40. Awesome. And came from a Qrevo that broke. Definitely like the Dreame. Hope it was, yeah, I hope it lasts a long time. Dreame L40 Ultra, love it. Have you tested the switch bot? I got a lot of requests for this and I looked into it. I couldn't afford it. I probably should have bought it. I don't know that they're in it for the long run. They seemed a little gimmicky, the switch bots. Again, I'm just looking at their ad and what they had, and are they going to be making more in the future? And is this something? So I didn't get the switch bots. I'm sorry. Thoughts on the Eufy? The Eufy S1 Pro is an amazing mopping robot. It lacks in suction on carpet, is not the best, and edge cleaning in the kitchen with its mop, but you will not find one that mops better. And it's got a great app, great navigation, works really well, and I've done the maintenance on it. Look at my video. I did a 3-month real world test on it. It was super easy to clean. No, I'm not doing any Samsung robots. I'm not, unless they really go through the roof. I'm interested in the Shark Dual Detect Cordless Vacuum. That's an amazing vacuum. That's the purple one, right? That's their latest and greatest Detect with an audience, but I'm concerned about the filters might clog quickly. Okay, no, this is a great question. Let's go. This is the only Shark Auto Empty I recommend. This one. I've had every model of Auto Empty base. This is the Shark Power Detect from the Shark website. I've got a video on it. I just released it today. This is an amazing, they figured out when it vacuums, it doesn't clog the filter. I noticed that too on their older ones that had the self-empty base. The filter would clog super easy. This one doesn't. You will love this vacuum. It's got auto detect. And again, it doesn't clog the filter. It's a little hard to see, but it doesn't. Now, I hope that helped. I love it. They've got several of those self-emptying bases, and they're just okay. But that one, you could clean a whole house, and it would work good. Hope that helped. What's the best overall, no matter the price? Overall, Qrevo Curv. Right there. Looks great, does a great job mopping, has great hair. This X40 is really good also. It does a little bit better job of vacuuming, and it does a good job mopping also. There's the L40, that's $1,200. Yeah. The S8 Max V is super expensive, but it's a little long in the tooth, but it has good obstacle avoidance. Nope, right now, it's hard to beat a Curv. Yep. And I've got lots of videos on it. Go check my videos if you want to see it clean. Oh, the D-Bot. I'm not Ecovacs and D-Bot. I've done them. They really raved about that D-Bot X1. And I bought it and I thought it was the biggest tank hunk of junk. It was like a tank. I'm like, what's the hype around this? And then their T30 is okay. Is the Dreame L40 relatively quiet on its lowest power? Yeah, they're relatively the same. Let's just fire them up. Are we having fun today? Let's do a spot. Let's do a spot. Let's do a zone. I'm going to do the L40 on quiet. Here it goes. Sorry, everyone. Then we're going to do the X40. I'll be with everybody's questions. Give me 1 second. Zone. Okay, I got them both on the quietest setting. Okay. I think there's been quite a few questions come in. Okay, so guy with drone. I've seen you in here before. Thanks. I remember that name. I got them both going. Yeah, they both sound the same. Next question. Amazon says Slim is the newest model. Don't ever fall for that newest model under Amazon. They rarely get that right. Sometimes you'll see a handheld vacuum as the latest model. The Qrevo Curv is the latest model. The Slim is also new, but the Qrevo Curv is more advanced. Okay, the Dreame L40 Ultra. I'd probably get the L40 Ultra. It does have a little bit better optical avoidance. It's got a camera on the front. So if they're the same price, get the L40 Ultra. This has really helped, Mike. This has really helped you create great. Thank you. That's the whole point of what I do. This is why I do what I do. I love learning. I was an aircraft mechanic, and you have to learn airplanes if you want to work on them. That's the first thing. If you want to go work on an airplane, you got to learn, well, how's it supposed to work? And then you can go fix it. So I did that for 12 years. Loved it. And now I'm just applying that to robots. Okay, balloon. What would you say is the best under 1,000? X30. The Dreame X30 is the best one under 1,000. The Slim, the Qrevo Slim might go on sale for 1,000. The Eufy S1 Pro Omni should go on sale for under 1,000. And the Qrevo Pro. Balloon. Okay, so do you have 3 top row that get 0 hair tangle? So the Dreame has the Roborock Qrevo Curv has great hair tangle management, but also Dreame sells a $50 brush roller. I like it. I have not had any hair, but it's $50 extra. It fits the Dreame L10S. It fits the X30. It fits the L40. It's got a knife in there. When hairs get wrapped around it, it cuts it. So that's the best hair tangle management, but it's extra. And it doesn't come, I've not seen that on other robots. So Dreame, I like that Dreame was like, hey, we'll make something that if people are worried about hair management, we'll make something specifically for it, which they did. Here's the X40 side brush, moves in and out. It can lift the side brush, retract them, carpet sensor. It's got the mop pad it can move. It can drop the mop pads off at the base station. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm sorry about. Okay, which brand has the best availability? Roborock. Shark. Narwhal's the most expensive parts. Dreame is somewhere in the middle. Eufy can be parts availability, but they're catching up. I was about to buy the Roomba. Ooh, don't buy the Roomba. I'm glad I helped. I saved you headache. So now it's off the list. Which mop vac? Effectively mopping and vacuuming. Okay. Effective mopping and vacuuming. Curv. Roborock Qrevo Curv. It is the best vacuuming and mopping. Let's fire it up. Let's go to see. They even show it. It's cool. Let's have it clean the kitchen. Room, kitchen, AI plan, go.
Starting selective room cleaning.
The Eufy S1 Pro Omni is the best mopping, but it struggles on carpet because it's mainly designed for mopping. The Dreame L40 and the X40 are also good. These do a little bit better job of vacuuming. But here's the Curv. It's gonna start. Okay. I have hardwood floors. By the way, doesn't matter. No, they all do hardwood floors. And you may want some. Is your hardwood floor shiny like cherry? Then you're going to want a robot that goes in a certain direction, and that'll be Roborock and Dreame. Can you fire up and see the 20 Omni? Oh, what's the 20 Omni? Is that the X? No, that's the X10 Pro Omni. The 20. Tell me which one is the Omni. I'm sorry. I will. Daniels, tell me which one that is. The 20 Omni. I'm not sure what that is. Look how quiet that is. That's the X40 auto emptying. This one couldn't dock. Auto empty is so quiet on these. Oh, let's just fire him up. Okay, let me look here. Yep. No, don't get a guy with drone. Don't get the J5. Do not. Oh my gosh. The J5 has to be the worst one I would ever recommend. I don't think there's a relationship between robots. I think they're fierce competitors, but I could be completely wrong. Their apps are pretty similar. Oh, good. I'm glad I saved you, Mark. Thank you for your guidance. I appreciate you. Does the X40 side brush not spin on carpet? Nope. Dreame has decided they're not going to spin their side brushes on carpet. What is the best robot for somebody that has mostly carpets and little bit of hardwood floor and I can't spend that much money? Then just get a Shark. Don't get one that mops. Get a Shark Matrix or a Shark AI for $300 that just vacuums. But if you do need mopping, the Roborock Qrevo S. The Qrevo S right here does a good job, but it's $460. A Shark AI that vacuums only is $300. So here, we've had a lot of questions. Here's the Curv. It's a pretty incredible robot. Ooh, it's going to clean that dock. But it won't get stuck. Well, none of them are super good at embedded stuff. Oh, the J5 Plus is awful. That's probably the one I'm going to throw through the window. I got to do a dramatic video, and I'm going to throw the J5 through the window, out my second story window. It doesn't even empty the dustbin sometimes. Like, that's got to be rule number one. It is good at vacuuming, like it's good at vacuuming embedded stuff. Yes. How good is the Qrevo Master versus the S? Okay, Master versus the S. Master, $1,400. I think it is on sale for $1,200. It's got 10,000 pascals of suction. Let me put them right next to each other. The S. It can only lift the mop pad 10 millimeters. The Master has flexible mop pad and side brush. It has video, brush lift, has a dock 3.0. It has the dirt detect sensor for remopping. So quite a few advancements over the S. But price, hard to beat. Here's the Roborock Qrevo Curv. This is one of my, probably the top pick. Narwhal Frio Z, Roborock Qrevo Curv, and the Dreame L40. You can see that obstacle avoidance wasn't the best. But here's what everybody loves. Now Roborock does spin their side brush on carpet. And here comes the corner cleaning capability. It'll back up, it'll get it. Here it goes, here it goes. There it is. There's the side brush, the mop pad. It's going to extend it right up against. This one's hard to beat. This is the Roborock Qrevo Curv. You know, the Dreame. I'll fire up the Dreame. Let me get the Dreame in here. You want the X40? Let's do the X40. Well, let's do the L40. All right, I got the L40 coming up here. Here's the Curv. I should have put some mud down. Let me get back to questions. I'm really multitasking here. Is the Curv? Yes, the Curv is much better than the Master. Curv and Dreame. The Curv doesn't have water hookups for the future. The Curv has a better hair tangle brush roller. But the Dreame, you can buy that extra $50 one, so the Curv does a little bit better job of mopping. Outside the lifting. Is the X40 worth it? Yes. What's the X40 right now? Here we go. Oh no, that's the Slim. The Slim has joined the party. What is the L4? The X40 is $1,400. So it's $200 cheaper right now than the Curv. It might be worth it, but you're going to be buying a $50 brush. But the L40, just get the L40. The L40 is $1,200. So the L40 right there is $400 cheaper than the Curv. I got the L40s coming out to play. Is the Curv that much? Is it $400 more worth it? I mean, it does look nicer. It does a little bit better job mopping, and it can lift the whole robot. So the Slim has front-facing LiDAR. I know, I was not a fan of it. He's trying to go home. That's hilarious. He's got front-facing LiDAR, which actually works really good. And so he's super small. He can go in really, really tight places. I wish the L40 would hurry up and wash its mop pad. So somebody, Kai Swag, yeah, there's lots of brands I stay away from. Roomba. Here's my Roomba shelf of, I have to test them. I just don't like them. Ecovacs, I'm not a big fan of. Yeetie. A Shark, I like Shark. They're pretty reliable. The Eureka one has been pretty reliable. But like Samsung, these off brands, I'm not doing Samsung. I'm not doing D-Bot. The junk, that's hilarious. Guy with drone. Oh, I love when people come up with words. People are so quick with words. I'm never quick with words. The X40 certified refurbished on eBay comes with 2. Yeah, that's a great price. Go for it. Why is this addicting? I don't know. Robot vacuum cleaners. It is riveting stuff. So you must be having a problem, right? Yep. All right, we got to go back to the app. It says it's mop washing. I told it to come clean this room. It just hasn't yet. But the Curv's doing it. The floor is squeaky clean. I think they just want you to use their solution. There's the docking station. It's way down in there. You got to get to clean that. But it does pull out, so. This Curv is pretty cool. I like it out of the light. If it's red, there's something wrong with the robot. So as you're walking by, these tanks get to stinking. You've got to clean your tanks. Some of the stinkiest stuff I've ever smelled comes out of these tanks. This is the bag. It seems too big. But I think they just took what they had and put it in there. There's the Slim. Let's have some fun. I'm wanting to have some fun. I mean, let's call the Eufy S1 Pro Omni over. Now we're wanting fun. Okay, here comes the Dreame. I told the Eufy S1, the Slim, he's doing a really good job. Not really, but he's kind of getting mixed up in the cables a little bit. So you can see his optical avoidance is not the best. This one's firing up. Here comes the L40, 1,200 bucks. There's the Curv. 2 top leading competitors. There goes the L40. Yeah, he's got a little bit better obstacle avoidance. Yeah, he's really avoiding that cable. So the L40 has really good obstacle avoidance. Here comes the S1. There goes the Curv. He's going back home. He's going to wash his mop pads. Yeah, I mean, it's what you, yeah, it's okay to prefer Dreame bots. I've been back and forth. Last year I was all about Dreame. I loved them more than Roborock, and now I've kind of flipped. I'm kind of a Roborock fan. But I really can't pinpoint why. Come on, S1, you can do it. He's so space age. You need to go home.
Pause.
Go home.
Returning to wash the mop.
Okay, so the Curv is washing the mop. Okay. There's the Dreame. He's got his mop pad that he can extend, which we're going to see on the S1. He can't extend a mop pad. This is the Dreame L40. $1,200 right now. Here comes the Eufy. There's Eufy. Dreame, I think, doesn't want to catch curtains. I think they've just decided they don't want to catch curtains. So there's as close as the Eufy can get. See, it doesn't get real close to edges. It's got a little light on the side to let you know when it's mopping. It's got a dirty water tank. I mean, it's the best at mopping. Because see, it wets this, and then there's a scraper that scrapes off all the dirty water and the particles into a dirty water tank. And at the end of the job, it squishes out the dirty water. So, but again, there's the suction. It's okay. And it does have LiDAR, but it's kind of front facing. It's not on top.
Returning to base station.
Nope. Oh, I wanted you to clean. I'm sorry.
Task paused. Start cleaning.
Oh, I think I messed up. Sent the Eufy home. Press the wrong button. That's what happens.
Task paused. Start cleaning.
Let me get back to the questions. I'm so sorry. Got distracted here. Sorry. Okay. L50. Oh, boy. Joe, I don't know anything about the L50 R60. Oh, no, that's the Eufy. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Joel. The L50, it's like a Walmart one for $150. It's got LiDAR navigation. And the L60 has a little bit more suction, has a self-empty base. So the L60 is right there. It's got a self-empty base, and it's got LiDAR navigation. This is a really good robot, just vacuum only. The L50 doesn't have the self-empty base. So for like $150, you can just get a robot that you got to empty out the dustbin yourself. Sorry if I missed a bunch of questions. Never touch Pro. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, I fired up the shark. It's going to wash its mop pad first, I think. No, it's filling up the robot. It fills up the robot a bunch. So it'll be coming over to play. There's the... There's the shark app. Super basic. It does cost me a fortune. I'm on a tight budget. I blew through my budget this month, and I'm gonna have to cut back on some things. But you know, you gotta. It's what I do for a living, so sometimes you gotta make a bet. I'm betting on myself. I bought them, and I'm gonna do reviews, and hopefully I'll get my money back. I was looking for Mom's Qrevo S X. Okay, so earlier somebody, Matthew LeBruce, get the Qrevo S. X40, okay, I don't. Sharp, margin back mop. Shark Pro 2-in-1 does it. I don't understand it. Can do matrix, vac, mop. No, the Never Touch, they took away the matrix. It doesn't do matrix clean anymore. Can you fire up the Never? Yep. Thank you so much for your advice. You're welcome. Guy with drone. I think the main difference is that the L60, when docked, it does have a little razor brush. Yeah, I think it's kind of gimmicky. I don't know if it works the best, but those price points are just super hard to beat. Yeah, that eBay price for $520 might be pretty good. Hopefully those are just returns that nobody wanted. Here comes Mr. Shark. Yeah, he'll have some problems because of all these other ones, but he's mopping right now. He does things different. He moves it back and forth. He smells really good. He's not going to like playing around with these guys. Oh, the I've got it done, Daniels. I'll turn it on tomorrow. Sorry about that. I've got so many videos that they say don't release a bunch in one day, but I mean, if it was up to me, I would just turn them all on in one day, but they're like, just do a couple a day, you know, to the logarithm. I'm like, oh boy. You know, I've talked so much about this. Ooh, it wet its mop pad, all right. That's the shark wetting the mop pad. Go away. We should fire up this one. Let's fire up the Roborock Qrevo. Yes. Let's do a room. This clean. I've talked so much about this one. That's the S. The more the better. Well, they get pretty feisty. Now the shark does something different. It moves its mop pad over to the left when it's by the cabinets. And he does a good job mopping. And he blows a puff of air. in the corner. There goes the S. So this is the S. We'll get to see its obstacle avoidance here in a second. Yeah, it sort of avoided that cable. I have an affiliate link for the S on the Qrevo S video that I just released. It's on for the Amazon. They're the same price. The more the better. Keep an eye on them all. That's hilarious, guy with drone. $40, wow. 1 a.m. local time. I'm watching robots fight on my favorite robot channel. That's hilarious. 1 a.m. Where are you at? Joe Rogan, thanks. You're welcome. The shark's hanging in there. Wait till I get the robot vacuum cleaner studio. We're going to fire up a live stream a lot. And we're going to get them all going. Let's go over here. Here's the S. Now it doesn't move its mop pad. It's stationary. Here goes the L40. He's all done. He's going back to the dock. He's going to wash the mop pads, refill his robot. He has a self-cleaning scrapers down there. Yeah, Yuffie does have pretty good obstacle avoidance. I'll give him that. There's the Qrevo S just kind of doing its thing. $460, pretty amazing deal. Yep. Yeah, that's guy with drone. That their older one did that too. So, but yeah, their newest one, it does work. Yuffie's like, move it, shark. Yeah, check out my Instagram. I posted an Instagram reel on the shark this morning. It's pretty cool. I was super impressed with it. I know we can be pretty hard on the shark once in a while. It's not all fancy and all the bells and whistles, but see, its obstacle avoidance isn't the best. I would like for it to stay a little farther away from that cable. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Oh, thank you. Thank you for using my link. I do appreciate that. Thank you. That does help. Because I blew through the budget this month. But I'm betting on myself. I'm like, I can get them done. I knew that what really broke the bank was the S. I knew it was going to be popular. And when I got it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad I bought it. Even though it was only $460, I was already over my budget. But I'm like, no, that's too good of a price point to pass up. And I thought, well, I could just tell people about it and not buy it. But I'm like, no, buy it. You got it. This is what you do. You don't just talk about pictures. You don't just look at a picture online and say, oh, buy this one. No, I've got it. I used it. I love it for the price. Shark's going home. The shark's interesting. You know, he's got a little dock. He cleans his mop pad. And that look, he's you know, he's got a dirty water tank. This one's the same, except it doesn't clean the mop pad. The mop pad just sits there and it blows air on it to dry it, but you've got to change it out once in a while. So there's the big difference between the two. It fills the robot with water and solution, but it doesn't wash it. So the Pro washes the mop pad, whereas this one just simply, it doesn't. It dries it, but you got to change it after a while. So I like that it washes it. And it is bagless. But the shark does have a trouble docking sometimes. Good job, buddy. There he's auto emptying. Denmark. Oh, Lars, thanks for watching. 1 a.m. on a Saturday night. Yep. I used to work midnights on Saturday nights. I'd be like, oh, it was awful. So it's washing the mop pad. It sounds kind of weird, and it doesn't use hot air. It just blows air on it. But again, there's that shark. I love the shark auto detect. The Eureka J20, the Dreame L10S, Qrevo Max V Ultra, already outdated. There's the X30. Love it for that price point, $1,000. Ecovacs, nope. There's the L20 we've been talking a lot about. See how this thing's just huge. It's just big, but it works. The original Qrevo. Whoa. I had the original Qrevo. I gave it away. It has 5,000 pounds of suction. The S has 7,000 pascals of suction. So it's a little bit of an upgrade over the original Qrevo. But there was nothing wrong with the original Qrevo. Its obstacle avoidance was pretty weak, but I don't know if it's any better than the S. It's probably got the same sensor. Here's the S1. So yeah, the S went back, docked, cleaning his mop pads. The Eufy S1's just doing his thing. Now it can raise that mop roller even on carpet. Not super high, but and then it puts it down. See, there's its corner cleaning capabilities. That's as close as it can get to the cabinets. $400 budget range. Well, $460 to get the Roborock Qrevo S or the Dreame L10S. Pay a little bit more and you'll be absolutely amazed. But under $400, get a Eufy L60 or a Shark Matrix. Don't get the Shark 2-in-1 under 400. Just get a Shark vacuum. Or get a Roborock Q5 Plus that just vacuums. Eufy, Dreame. Stick with those brands. You'll be fine for a first time. Just stay away from iRobot, Roomba. Hope that helps. Yeah. Ken, yeah, I've had that issue before. You're welcome. I hope that helped. Yeah, 100% agree with the Roomba. Let's go to my graveyard, the Roomba graveyard. I got every Roomba just about. And they're junk. I mean, they are. Let's not kid anybody. The Essentials. That's their latest and greatest this year. No navigation whatsoever. Absolute garbage. Then you got that's the i5. You got the i3 down there. Junk. That's their latest and greatest, the 10 Max. Awful. That is a no-go. No buy. Yeah, the graveyard. That's funny. I agree. Roomba has really fallen off the wagon. They are. It's pretty sad. They pretty much had. I mean, they had the market cornered. Why not just, if you saw the technology advancing like this, why didn't you just be like, okay, we need to get on that bandwagon. That works. Why they didn't adopt LiDAR 2 years ago is beyond me. It is sad. I mean, that's funny how we want companies to succeed. Like, it's their own they're doing this themselves. We're rooting for them, but why aren't they doing it? I don't know. Yep, Roomba's out. I've officially started to say it. Like, I was a little hesitant probably 6 months ago to say something like that, hoping, I guess, that they would turn the corner and then I'd have to be eating my words. And I may have to eat my words eventually, but nope, right? The X10 was a huge flop, and they're promoting it like crazy. And there's just such advancements out there. I almost should do a robot of like, why not to buy why don't buy Roomba? Like, probably get a lot of views. Oh, they got a dust bag sensor. Oh. I didn't know there was a dust bag sensor, but there's a lot of things I don't know about these. Again, just when I think I know everything about them, I don't know anything. Like, I learned so much from you guys. It's amazing what I've learned from comments and people telling me. So, thank you. I learned about a dust bag sensor. He's pretty cool. He's going to go home and empty his dirty water tank. It's pretty cool how this works. I just learned it when I was taking it apart. There's a sensor. There's a sensor that just detects water. So, watch. He comes back, and he empties his dirty water tank right here. And I thought, oh, it turns the pump on. Well, how does it turn the pump on? There's a water sensor there. So when water's there, it turns on. And I found that out when I was I did all the maintenance on this. Like, it was a fun day. I got a video on this. 6 months using it. There's a sensor there. So that's how it turns the pump on. Interesting, huh? He's having trouble coming home. So I got to throw a little support in there for my coffee. This is my snack. My wife says it's bad for me. But boy, are they good. Just a Dad Simple Sip coffee. Comes in dark roast. Ground coffee, whole bean, and K-Cup. So it's at justadadcoffee.com. I'll really appreciate support. JustADadCoffee.com. I used to review coffee makers like crazy. I've reviewed about every coffee maker they sell. And I branded my own coffee. It's been going for about a year. It's doing okay. I need to come up with... Okay, so I'm getting the 3IS10 Ultra. I ordered it. It's on... Well, it comes in a couple days. I'm going to be gone. So it may be a couple weeks before I review it. But it is coming. So I will definitely release that video as soon as I get it. That's what broke the bank. That thing. Yeah, I ordered that. The wife hasn't seen the bill on that yet. That sent me way over the budget. So I'll have to cut back next month. But that's all because of viewers telling me I needed to order it. Probably 10 people told me that they were very curious about it, and I looked at it. I thought it was a Kickstarter project, and I wasn't going to do it, but then it showed up on Amazon. I'm like, well, it's a legitimate company now, so probably should do it. But I probably better be going tonight, guys. Yeah, $1,900. Yeah. It's tempting, I know. Well, we had fun. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Hope you learned a lot. I do appreciate everybody again. I'm going to be signing off here at almost 2 hours, hour and 45-minute live stream. Wow. This is my longest one yet by far. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks everybody for joining. Again, this is not possible. That right there, that plaque is all because of you. Nope. I saw that edge. I'm like, golly, Roborock. You releasing another one, but it's not for sale yet. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Keep the L40 in mind. $1,200, and it might go down a little bit more. But boy, that Curv is pretty nice. Anyway, thanks everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.